Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and the new computer has arrived, so I'm back now back to uploading. I'm gonna be really back to uploading a lot of videos. I uploaded one like 2 days ago, but it was on my phone, but I got this new computer. Quality's a lot better. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'm gonna talk about some NFL. I'll probably do some more NFL draft, like aftermath, like when the draft's over. Talk about like what I thought about the first round picks and maybe some steals as well. But let's run to it. So this happened like 20 minutes ago. The Lions, they're trading starting running back DeAndre Swift. Sources tell Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero, sending him to the Eagles in exchange for draft pick compensation. So they basically traded him because they have David Montgomery they got in free agency. And now the first rounder they drafted last night, Jahmyr Gibbs, not last night, the night before, with DeAndre Swift. Pretty much nowhere in that running back group. He heads out now. They got Jahmyr Gibbs. I'll give him, which I thought was a weird first round pick. I didn't even think he's gonna go first round, let alone that high. But it was I think this is the Eagles, man. They can't keep getting away with this. And the trade details are 2025 fourth plus moving up in this year's 7th round. So basically swapping 7th round picks and get a 2025 fourth. I mean, I get he has had an injury-riddled season last year, but he's been pretty good through in the past. But man, but that's it. It's like that's it. I mean, the Lions are just a poverty franchise. I mean, the Lions got a 4th round for them. So, but a 4th round pick though in like 2 years? I mean, maybe a 4th is good value for an always injured part-time running back they weren't bringing back because they had Montgomery and now Jahmyr Gibbs, but man. But I didn't figure they'd get anywhere close to a 4th, but the Eagles have so many 4th round picks. Yeah, that was those details on that trade. So the Titans coach Mike Vrabel, he talked about his quarterbacks that he has. So he said Ryan Tannehill will be the starting QB on Monday. Malik Willis will be the backup. He'll be the 2nd string. And Will Levis will be the 3rd quarterback, is what I'm told. It's whatever happens after that will be up to the players. So Mike Vrabel basically talking about his quarterbacks here. They drafted Will Levis with the 33rd pick last night. They traded up for him. They traded up for Will Levis. So now Malik Willis apparently will still be the backup, and Will Levis will be the 3rd quarterback. But it's kind of just stupid. Like, they trade away A.J. Brown. They give Tannehill an insane contract. You draft Malik Willis, you give up on him after a year, and draft Will Levis a year later. Like, so why did they draft Will Levis then with the 33rd pick if he's going to be their 3rd string quarterback? I mean, he'll likely be the 2nd string by week 1. But they start at 3 and work up, but he'll be starting maybe by a few weeks in. But drafting a 3rd string QB in if he's the 3rd string and he's drafting 2nd round, that isn't good by the Titans. The Titans are just stupid, man. But that's gonna change so quick. They drafted Will Levis to replace Malik Willis. He's gonna be a 2nd string. So we have some news from last night. So the 49ers GM, John Lynch, they said San Francisco won't pick up Javon Kinlaw's 5th-year option. So they're not going to pick up his 5th-year option. Doesn't mean that they couldn't pay him, but it seems likely they're going to let Javon Kinlaw walk. So Chargers GM Tom Telesco says the Los Angeles Chargers won't pick up Kenneth Murray's option. Murray never really played up to expectations with the Chargers, but I think he could play up to expectations, say, maybe with another team, but Telesco definitely missed with Kenneth Murray drafting him. He hasn't lived up to expectation. Patriots coach Bill Belichick says he, quote, absolutely feels about Mac Jones as he did last year in camp. So Belichick's comment is just vague enough. I hated him then, I hate him now. But, I mean, he spoke glowingly about Mac Jones all, like, last offseason. But what does he mean by that? You missed the word same. And it's like, statement. He basically meant it feels the same. So, because Bill loved him last year. I mean, I honestly feel like he feels the same about him here. Yeah, there's a little bit more news there. We got the 2023 NFL Draft Round 1 viewership from per the NFL media on NFL Network. Or overall the draft. 11.4 million viewers, TV plus digital. It was across all networks, ESPN, NFL Network, ABC, ESPN Deportes. It's up 11% versus 2022, which was 10.3 million. Total unduplicated audience of 34.2 million viewers, up 2% versus 2022, which was 32.8 million. And that was the details of the draft. It was a really fun night for the draft. Really fun night.